Have you ever had a friend or family member use another agent? Or maybe even a client that you've worked with for years end up buying or listing with someone else? When this happens, many of us can spiral, and this spiraling can take us off track. And sometimes it's not just days, it could be weeks. So today I want to walk you through what I call the 24-hour pity party. This is a way to feel all the feelings and then pivot fast so you can get back into production quickly. Are you tired of feeling like you're doing all the things as a real estate agent but still not seeing consistent results? Well, that ends right now. Welcome to the Profitable Real Estate Agent, the show for agents who are ready to stop winging it and start building a profitable and sustainable business. This season, we're going to cut through the noise and focus on exactly what it takes to make $100K as a real estate agent. Without the guesswork, without the overwhelm, and without wasting time on things that don't move the needle in your business. I'm pulling back the curtain on the exact framework that took me from my first 100K to 500K to building a 7-figure business. So if you haven't hit 100K yet or you struggle with inconsistency, don't worry, I've got you covered. It's time to take action. Let's get to work. All right, if this hasn't happened to you yet, I guarantee you it's going to happen at some point in your career. Now, I'm part of several Facebook real estate groups, and I see posts like this almost every single week. An agent pouring their heart out because a friend or family or even a past client that you've worked with for years chose to work with someone else. And this is when it feels personal because it feels like they rejected you. And I can totally relate to this because when this happened to me in the past, I would spiral. I would sit up at night replaying it over and over in my head, asking myself, what did I do wrong? And am I good enough? And before I knew it, weeks would go by and I was stuck in this self-doubt cycle. But the lesson I eventually had to learn is that your friends and family, even past clients, do not owe you any business. Now, I know that might hurt to hear, and it's hard. And not everyone close to you will choose you or even use you again. But this doesn't mean that you're not good at what you do. It just means you can't build your business on expectations of who should use you. So instead of stressing over who didn't choose you, put that energy into the clients who did or will in the future, because they're the ones who will actually grow your business. And I know right now that this feels easier said than done, especially when you're in the middle of it or experiencing it for the first time. Oh, I remember that one. It really stings. And if you do not have a pipeline full of active clients yet, losing that one deal can feel like your whole life and business is just crumbling underneath you. Everything you've invested, your energy, your time, your hope was riding on this one person. And when it doesn't work out, you feel like you failed. But here's the danger. If you let yourself stay stuck there in this moment, in these thoughts, it is going to stall your momentum and any momentum up until you had to that point. So look, feeling disappointed is normal, but I don't want you to stay there. So how can you get back into action and production quickly? Hey, a real quick pause before we go deeper. If you're listening right now and thinking, I want a clear plan to finally reach 100K, then check out my signature program. It's my step-by-step framework for real estate agents who are ready to stop winging it and start building real results. Inside, you're going to learn the exact fundamentals to build the foundation to hitting 100K. We're going to cover everything from mastering your buyer and seller consultations to building your database and delivering a 5-star client experience and everything in between. You're going to get access to my scripts, templates, and checklists. Plus, we're going to have coaching, accountability, and support so you never feel alone. Click on the link in the show notes now to join the roadmap to 100K. All right, let's take you back to the episode. Enter my 24-hour pity party. Yes, you are going to give yourself one day, 24 hours to be upset. I want you to take a journal it out, vent to a trusted friend, cry in the car, scream, play your favorite music, and scream at the top of your lungs. Whatever this looks like for you, you need to allow yourself to feel it. But here's the key. Once your 24 hours is up, it's over. You have to draw that line and pivot back into action because the longer you stay there, the more momentum And excitement and energy, you're going to lose, and it's going to get harder to get back into it. It's going to take you longer. So here's a practical way to reset. When your 24 hours is up, just do one simple action that day to move your business forward. Maybe it's to make a phone call, send that text that you wanted to send, book a cup of coffee with someone in your sphere, go knock on a past client's door and just check in with them. It doesn't have to be huge, but it does have to get you back into motion, because action is what is going to build your confidence, and confidence is what rebuilds your momentum. So yes, feel it, do all the things, scream at the top of your lungs, like I said, play your favorite music, cry, because that one lost deal doesn't define your business. What defines you is how quickly you get back up and move forward. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a 24-hour pity party moment? I want you to go over to my Instagram, follow me now. Link is in the show notes, of course, and then DM me. What did it look like for you? And more importantly, how did you bounce back? I love connecting with you there and hearing your stories. I want you to have an amazing week and come back to this episode whenever you need a friendly reminder. Bye for now. Success as a real estate agent comes down to a decision to show up, take action, and stay committed. So don't just listen. Apply what you learned today and put it into motion. If you need help getting started, I want you to grab my free 60 lead gen strategy guide so you can start finding the right lead gen strategies that'll work for you. And if you're a motivated, ambitious agent who's ready to hit six figures, join my Roadmap to 100K program. You'll find both links in the show notes. If you found this episode valuable, please share it with a fellow agent and leave me a 5-star rating and review, as it helps more agents just like you find the show. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time on The Profitable Real Estate Agent.